I'm Kim. It's my first time here.
Hey.
Well, this is my first conference since being diagnosed a few months ago.
Ready to get registered?
Yes, I'm already registered. I was scared and felt a little lonely and isolated, and so now I'm really excited to be here.
5. It's my 5th.
It's your 5th conference?
5th conference.
Why do you keep coming back?
Because we keep learning more and meeting new people that have the same condition, and for 3 days I feel normal.
It's very overwhelming in seeing other patients. It makes you feel more like you're not alone.
You try, to meet everybody and try to get as many things in and pick what you want to do and learn everything and retain it. Oh my gosh.
I don't meet very many men with PH, and that really helps having people there. Just like, because I have to be on oxygen when I fly and all these things, asking people who's gone through that with the oxygen has been great, because I'm trying to travel the world now.
Breathe a little deeper into the lungs.
It's very hot here. It's over 100 today. I was just outside. But I love Florida because my daughter went to school here. She was treated here with PH when there was no treatment in Europe. So we thank American doctors that we still have our daughter next to us.
We're back!
Welcome to PHA!
Welcome to Orlando!
The priority of our support groups will always be people living with PH. The idea is that those of you with PH who can run a support group, please do. We need you, we love you, you are the greatest leaders we will ever have. When folks get together, they're able to not only share information and inspire one another with all of that good work, or people who register for this conference and they say, I'm so excited to meet another person. They've never met anyone else with pulmonary hypertension. They come here. Is it true that you have never missed a conference?
It is true. I actually have been leading it for 21 years this year.
It is possible to find the love of your life and connecting with the people in this organization, which is awesome.
Never met before the last conference, right?
No.
Nope. That was our first
tell me what
time
happened.
Went to the breakfast on Saturday morning. She got up, she went her way, I went my way. And later on, I saw her walking down the hallway, dragging a little oxygen cylinder. I wanted to get her attention, but I didn't want to holler out, hey, you. So I just said, well, maybe I'll see her again. Later that night, I was at a meet and greet downstairs. He touched me on the shoulder. And I said, hey, I've been looking for you. And that's the way it started.
He came back to California in September and went to a couple of my support group meetings with me. At church, he went to church with me. He proposed. He asked me to marry him. And I was in shock, and I said yes. And
Do you take this man to be your lawful husband?
I do.
And do you take this woman?
I do.
All right, you may kiss the bride.
Thank you.
I was diagnosed in 2001. We doesn't have anything in Spanish. And the first organization I found was PHA. And the first document we translate is from PHA to Spanish.
Unique software which is capable of storing.
Gracias a PHA.
To learn the new lines for research and how do people get engaged with each other.
My name is Daniela Persic and I come from Serbia. I'm suffering from pulmonary hypertension from young age.
The PHA here in the United States has helped over 85 associations get established all across the world. We can't take all the credit, of course, but we are so proud to be part of an international network of 85 associations get established and stay connected.
Marlene lived with it for almost 6 years. I've been fortunate. I was able to accumulate a lot of money. And I thought, you know, what can I do? I mean, what do you do with this money? Of course, pulmonary was number one.
And I heard that Mr. Ryan was given PHA $2.5 million. I was blown away.
I'm extremely pleased with what's happening inside of the Pulmonary Hypertension Association.
And I felt, finally, we are going to be able to take a leap that we have not yet been able to take.
I think it's an unbelievable opportunity that I'm able to step in and give. I believe that Marlene's looking down right now and she's extremely happy that I am helping to fund the research.
This is going to be a giant push that puts us over the top.
We're going to find a cure eventually. Maybe not a total cure, but a lot of people will be a lot better off than they are right now.
The fashion show is just a really good way to meet people and to express yourself.
When I first started dancing about 3 years ago, I was really self-conscious about dancing with an oxygen tank. One of my hula sisters made me a little backpack and I strapped it on and I just danced like nothing else and I made it to the top 5. So after that, I was kind of like, I'm gonna do it. And I just hope that me dancing with oxygen encourages other young women to go out and do whatever they want to do.
I had PH since I was a little baby kid. It could be a little hard at times, like it could be so tough, but the doctors over there take good care of me.
I've been diagnosed for 12 years. When I first was diagnosed, there wasn't a whole lot of treatments, other things, but because of different studies and things like that, here I am 12 years later, and I attribute that to being able to do studies like this.
Finding a cure, the best way is going to be through research and both blood and just the questionnaires at the different colleges and different places run them.
When I started working in pulmonary hypertension, we had one drug. Now we have 14 options, and things have gotten much, much better.
It's incredibly valuable, specifically hoping to find a way to detect pulmonary hypertension in a way that might not be as invasive as a right heart catheterization, or a way to be able to track whether the treatment is effective by just being able to draw blood.